Playboy, what's happening? What it do, YouTube family? It's your boy MachineZo MachZody MachineZo, and we coming back with another react part 2 of the Swamp Stories. My boy Birdman, what happened to that boy? Yes sir, we is gonna get back into it, leave off from where we left off. So if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, the other video will be in the comments below. Other than that, I am Chill Life of Zoe, and we getting right to it, bro.
Strangely, Baby started calling him son, and Wayne started calling him daddy.
Son
to me,
and
this is
dada.
strange. Actually, not just to me. Calling somebody who's not your father or stepfather daddy?
So where we left off, do y'all believe Big Birdman, the biggest B, Bentley on his head, 5 stars on his head? Do you think he knocked Wayne real stepdaddy off or real daddy off? That's the thing. Do we think that?
That doesn't make any sense. Needless to say, this is a very creepy dynamic, and somehow it gets even worse.
Ooh.
It's May 2nd, 2002, and Cash Money make their appearance on MTV's Rap City.
Rap
and,
for me, Playboy.
Just take a look for yourself.
Yeah, bro. I remember this.
Huh?
That nigga said,
Bruh.
niggas was just confused. Time out, bruh. Niggas was like too mobbed out. That's some gangster mob shit, but they was on the key.
Kissing Lilwayne on the lips
On the
on live
cheeks.
TV? I mean, whatever floats your boat. Well, because this occurred before social media, it didn't really spread like it should have. But for those who witnessed it on TV, they were like, that's odd. Not only do you call your CEO daddy, but you also kiss him on the lips? What's all that about? But to me, it's actually not odd. Instead, it's a display of Birdman's power dynamics.
Hey, yo!
Even though we're both now adults and you're a superstar in your own right, and we're not related, I'm somehow your daddy and you
Boy, mob shit. That boy got Wayne tatted on him, boy. Ball till we fall, Playboy. That nigga got spicy tatted on him. What the fuck? Gucci, Louis. This is the first time me seeing Birdman tats. He probably got more tats. You know what I'm saying? A few niggas he done knocked off, put on the face. Look like he got a cross. That mean more than goddamn 6 niggas have been knocked off. He probably been knocking shit off, bruh.
me. And to
Mick
me,
Gladys
doing
on
this
the
on live
chest.
TV was strategic symbolism. Just a very strange power dynamic that frankly we have no idea how deep it goes. No pun intended. But on the bright side after this,
Nah, bro. We ain't gonna take no Wayne slander, bruh.
Hey, yo!
We not gonna sit here and say that Wayne goddamn got the Diddy / Bieber treatment. That's not what happened, bruh.
Lilwayne's rap career would explode. His albums The Block Is Hot, The Carter, and The Carter 2 would all be major Billboard successes. Then in 2006, Wayne and Birdman would
Birdman
collab
got
on
me.
an album.
See, I gotta
An
start
album
rapping
called
with my
Like
son.
Father, Like Son. Ugh, a lot of people felt iffy about this. Why are you calling a man who's not your father your father? It definitely
Wayne had that baby on. That shit was the vintage babe.
brought side eyes to the situation, but then a picture would come out that made everything worse. In the
I already
earliest
know the
days of
picture.
social media, a picture
already
of
knew
Lil
it.
Wayne and Birdman kissing
Hey, yo!
They too mobbed out. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They was in that time of like watching mob movies and shit, but niggas was kissing on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that. This some real gangster shit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's a thin line between gangster and, you know, gay, but whatever floats your boat. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever respect you got, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
go viral on the internet.
He trolling.
Man, these dudes are supposed to be gangsters and they're kissing each other on the lips?
But believe it or not, things get even stranger. On 106 in Park, Lil Wayne says that he's the only person that Birdman kisses.
I gotta ask, ladies, I got no. Oh, you kissed a girl, right?
Hey, I'm not a person they kiss. I'm not a person they kiss. I'm not a person they kiss. I'm not a person they kiss.
Hey, yo!
Okay, now.
Ain't no freaky. We just roll like that.
Time out. So he said ain't no freaky shit. So like maybe he was like trying to instill this mob ties gangster shit going on, and that the world just ain't got nothing. But maybe that was a cover up to like get his freaky gay shit off. I don't know, bro. There's so many conspiracies behind it.
Son, I raised them, you heard?
I believe that one alone.
Man, what the hell? Again, Birdman would clarify on Westwood TV.
That's my son, you hear me? If he was right here, I'd kiss him again. You hear me? Like, it's my daughter, I kiss my other son. That's my son, man. I'll do it again, do it tomorrow. I'll kill for him,
Hey,
ride
yo.
for him, and die for him.
Hey, yo, you talking too much, bro. Kill.
So he
FBI,
double
like,
downs on it and explains that it's just a father-son situation, except that he's not his father and he's not his son. And as we know from the prior disgusting situation when Wayne was 11, this isn't a normal relationship by any means. And because it started when they were younger, some of the Cash Money artists defend it because it's really all they know.
We experienced that shit as a family. You know what I'm
they on
saying?
some mob shit.
It ain't none of your.
Them boys think they the Sopranos, ain't it? Hold on, man. Them boys think they the goddamn Ginovelli family, goddamn.
Business, you feel me? That's just some G shit about it.
Little
That's
do
how
they know
that
they
shit
a
supposed to go. Go like
Birdman
down
family.
1 hour face and be like, man, you a big oh nigga, you get you gonna do that online. You ain't about to do that, so don't stop speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just used to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like somebody hitting somebody on the ass.
Oh man, he justifying this gay shit to the core.
Bruh.
I get what he's saying, bro, but in a sense, like, y'all just too fammed out.
Saying when they playing basketball, that don't mean they
Money make
feel me?
niggas do strange shit.
every male, dog, have some type of game, gay game. That's what they call it, gay game, penitentiary game that they play with their homeboy.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. I don't know what this nigga talking about, bruh. Comment, let me know if y'all niggas playing gay games.
Bruh.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is a gay game, bruh? I don't know about that, bruh. I don't know how you justify that one, Playboy. That's what that is.
No, I don't know what you're saying.
Nah,
and it's really
bruh.
sad that these dudes are going to war behind Birdman all because he convinced them that this
Look at the bape though. Vintage bape going on. I'm fucking with the hoodie, bro. I just don't like them hoodies because, like, when you zip all the way up, you can't see out them bitches. Goddamn. Fall till we fall, Playboy.
normal when they were younger kids. And the craziest part is that they even admit that Birdman would not play with the older Cash Money members like that at all.
Now, he never did that with...
Folks about 2 weeks pregnant, ain't it? Goddamn. And shit, he only fucking with Wayne. He said Wayne and my son, bro. He seen the talent. He seen how gifted he was. Wayne brought the most money, nigga. Yeah, you talk about, nigga, this nigga goddamn brought so much money. I got a French kiss him.
Bruh.
the older guys like Juvenile, right?
I mean, you know, Juvenile was older now. He never did it with Juvie.
I mean, baby never played with me like that. Don't let me clear that up. You understand what I'm saying? I
Hey,
never
yo.
seen baby play with Juvenile like that.
Like, I feel it. I'm sure that sweater goddamn cost a pretty penny, but goddamn, bro, that hat does not go with that bit, bro. Should have worn some white with that motherfucker or no hat at all.
And even Juvenile would kind of speak out about
Young
it.
What kind
Juvie.
of cat gonna go on national TV and kiss a cat that ain't his dad and call him his daddy? No, I
Listen.
ain't. We don't rock like that. I don't know what kind of picture they was trying to paint this.
That boy got them airwaves and sent them shots, boy. What that is, a Visu on that hat? Niggas ain't even know they had a Visu hat.
Right, that was cool. Cash Money wasn't no mafia, you know what I mean? And you definitely wasn't a mob boss or nothing like that. So
You
I
hear
don't
me?
understand where the whole kissing situation came in at. You know what I mean?
Damn, he said you wasn't a mob boss. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie, bro. What he said at the Birdman face? You feel what I'm saying? Like, he popping big shit. But this is considered like the internet. This is airways, bro. You gotta pop this shit in Birdman face.
That's
dog.
why. I'm just here to entertain the foolishness. I'm gonna get rich on punishing Cash Money. That's my game plan. I'm gonna put y'all under, so y'all better quit now. What kind of nigga kiss another man? Hello?
Needless to say, Juvenile was sickened by the situation, and finally he spoke out. But either way, the story continues. We shift our focus to positivity as Birdman's genius would continue into the next decade.
Oh,
Lil
man.
Wayne's career would reach new heights, and the signings of Drake and Nicki Minaj, well, they speak for themselves. Platinum albums, Billboard songs, and nothing but success.
They made that man richer than he ever be. I'm talking about rich than when you rich than that's just stupid money to blow.
for 2 straight decades for cash money. Seriously, aside from the shenanigans, Birdman is a true genius. And because of this, he became one of the top 5 richest people in Louisiana, amassing over $150 million net worth. Supercars, Miami mansions, private jets, just splurging money. And because of this lifestyle, you'd think that the other cash money artists would be rich too.
You think they be selling the purest of the purest? And whatever that is, you feel what I'm saying? It could be anything. That boy selling the purest of the purest.
And that takes us right back to a main topic of surviving Birdman, finessing artists. Allegedly. As we saw in early cash money history, financial disputes have always been an underlying theme. It all began in 1997 when UNLV's lawyers discovered.
He said if I can get away with it once, fuck it, whole court. Boy, take me to court then. I'll pay it when we go to court. Till then, I ain't paying none. I feel you, dog. Shit, nigga. Hold on to that money until they come for it.
Whole lot of missing money. But then in 2002, both BG and Juvenile would leave cash money due to unpaid royalties. Then just a couple years later, Turk would actually fall out with Birdman over unpaid money as well. So as you see, this is a recurring trend, and obviously there's a common denominator. However, this didn't just happen during the early cash money days, but it also continued into the big.
Said, Birdman, are you gonna take care of me about the money? What money, playboy? When a nigga tell you what money or act like he forget about your check, bruh, it's time to go.
As well. Specifically in 2008, Birdman would sign a young artist named Tyga, and it would take a couple of years, but eventually he would begin popping. By 2012, he was a full-blown celebrity, even having his own shoe. Ew. From what we know, everything was good between Tyga and Birdman, and Tyga was actually thankful for cash money for putting him on. But then when his contract was up and he began looking for new
moment of silence. Boy, this look here is crazy. Boys get to Hollywood and just go straight perm, relax or crazy, dog. Shit nasty.
His lawyers went through his paperwork and were like, yo, you're missing a lot of money. Allegedly, like Tyga was never paid for his biggest hit song, Rack City.
Birdman pocketed all that. Bentleys, what he said, house real big, cars real big, let me tell you how I live. Tyga paid for this shit. You feel what I'm saying? 84 M's. Ooh, that boy was eating great.
Oh, hell nah. So instantly they take cash money to court. A $10 million lawsuit against Birdman. This was no joke. Either way, this left a bad taste in Tyga's mouth. But not just Tyga felt like this, but also DJ Khaled, Currency, and Bow Wow would leave cash money as well. Word was getting out that Birdman was finessing his artists, whether it's true or not. At this point, he had fallen out with pretty much every rapper, even one that you would never expect. It's now 2014, and it's been 3 whole years since Lilwayne has dropped an album. For Wayne, one of the most consistent rappers of all time, this is very strange. Never before has he not been consistent with music. Something has to be up. Well, as it turns out, it's not for a lack of recording, as he has an album, The Carter 5, ready to drop.
This was the craziest
Birdman
time
keeps
period.
pushing it back and back.
My bad. This was the craziest time period, bro. We was like, why the hell Wayne can't drop, bro? You the biggest artist, bro. This is probably like Wayne's decline, where he just started doing other shit. You see his motherfucker on Sports Center, and you always wonder. Then they come out, boom, big lawsuit. But sorry to spoil it.
Back a whole 3 years. At this point, the fans and Wayne are extremely frustrated. Where is the album? So this is when Wayne makes a bold decision. He gets up on stage at one of his concerts and says this. This is big because never before has Wayne gone against Birdman, not even in the smallest way possible. As we know, since the beginning, it's been a very one-sided power dynamic.
Hold on. They are so out of pocket for this, bro. Ever since the internet is created, they ain't been on no out-of-pocket shit. But I think the generation of Photoshop, them motherfuckers there, them creative motherfuckers that got into the game, the internet game, bruh, and they fucking this shit up. We damn near past the peak. Like, shit like this, we passed the peak. Now we got AI. They motherfuckers be talking to each other. This is crazy.
Birdman is daddy, Wayne is son, and Wayne does whatever he says. But now this is a new Wayne, and he finally puts his foot.
Let me know if y'all still call y'all pops. What y'all call y'all pops? Do y'all still say daddy? Hey, yo, daddy. Like, do y'all say dad, pops, yo, however y'all address y'all man, how y'all address y'all pops, y'all father, if he's around, you feel what I'm saying? Or the person in your life. that's your father figure, how do y'all address him? Because, I mean, not gonna lie, I've heard daddy before. You know what I'm saying? It's not my type, personally. You know, these girls became freaked out and changed it to they shit. But shit, let me know. How would you call your pops? Y'all niggas still saying daddy?
On top of this, he even drops a mixtape where he addresses the issue. On a song, he raps, "Did my time at Cash Money, time served and released. But this agent ain't free, that's word on the streets." Basically alluding to the fact that he's done.
I bet Birdman had that heart drop feeling like, damn. Shit. He act like he ain't heard that message. Like, damn, I don't want to, goddamn, I gotta keep finessing.
Cash money, and now it's time to get paid.
Put your
Oh,
deal
but this
on my
isn't the end of
pinky.
it, as now he would take to Twitter. He writes, "I am a prisoner and so is my creativity."
Damn, that boy became a prisoner to the Birdman. That's crazy.
"I'm truly sorry, and I don't blame you if you're fed up waiting for me in this album, but thank you." Ooh-wee, Wayne has finally stood up to Birdman. This is a monumental moment for Lilwayne, but it also begs the question.
That shit crazy. And honestly, in this time period, bro had to relieve his mind. I kind of seen it and went through the process with him. My boy picked up skateboarding and shit. That's became his hobby, thrashing shit. On the fucking skateboard and off. So the whole 3 years he was skateboarding, learning how to get good at that, and dealing with this fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
And why is
Sports Center
Birdman holding
appearances.
back his album? And I believe that there are 3 potential reasons. Firstly, it could just be a power trip over creative differences. Rumors say Birdman wanted to release it as 2 separate albums, the Carter 5 and the Carter 5.5. Lil Wayne was not fucking with it.
Hell
I
no.
just want a Carter 5. I don't care if 2 albums would bring more money. Now, if you're Birdman, this is a minor issue, but because of the power dynamic, he's not gonna let Wayne have his way. Cause ever since Wayne was a kid, Birdman had ultimate control. But now that Wayne has his own leverage as an artist, it's really hard to give up that power. And secondly, the next reason could simply be a money dispute. As you'll later see, Birdman owes Wayne a lot of money, and this could be his way of saying, hey, keep complaining about the money and your album will never drop.
It makes sense on probably why he charged Breakfast Club up, because he was frustrated. Like, this is your person you call your son. So I know you was frustrated, like, damn, I owe him money. He doing me like this, bruh. I'm finally caught. This is embarrassing, and people talking about me, bro. I gotta clear this shit up. I'm still the biggest. You know what I'm saying? I can't knock a nigga off like I want to, like this in the 90s, but shit, I'm gonna defend my name.
Like, oh, you think I owe you money? Okay, well, I'm gonna just pause your career and you won't make any money now. Of course, this just sounds like another stupid reason, but when it comes to Birdman, you really just never know. And finally, we have the third reason. Maybe he was just putting Lil Wayne on the shelf. Not because Wayne could no longer sell records, but instead because Cash Money had a new artist on the rise. It's 2014 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Now, this right here, this situation, I should fuck with Young Thug. I really do. I like him. He's a very creative person. But Birdman relationship and Lil Wayne relationship was real like father and son. Young Thug and goddamn Birdman relationship, them motherfuckers was like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Hey, yo!
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it just seemed like he was trying to replace Wayne, but in a freaky way.
Hey, yo!
A new wave of underground artists are taking over the city, with one in particular standing out more than any other. He's tall, skinny, goofy looking, wears women's clothing, but also has face tats and is certified in the streets. A man like never seen before. Rap
Nigga
game,
just sound
but
like
also
goddamn. He just listed a dating profile for Birdman. Skinny tattoos. He wears a dress. Nigga, goddamn, what they call them gay games he talking about? That's prison bay right there. Nigga, he ain't thinking nothing about no music.
you'd see on every corner in Atlanta.
Oh, yes, daddy.
But even though at this time it seems like a hard sell for the rap game,
Hey, yo.
Birdman sees something special in him. He believes that he can be a superstar, specifically Cash Money's next legend. And coincidentally, at this time, Birdman is developing.
I ain't gonna lie, this look a little bit freaked out. See what I'm saying? He started, this is probably the era of him trying and exploring. You feel what I'm saying? He got tired of the cootie cat and started going to the booty back.
His next generation of artists, known as Rich Gang. First he had the Hot Boys, then the Cash Money Millionaires, then Young Money, and now he's looking for the next generation. So in March of 2014, Birdman officially signs Young Thug, and it's an instant sensation. First he drops a song called Hookah that does instant number.
I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, Birdman might have owed Rich Homie some money. Shit, might have sold him some drink, nigga. You know he died over an overdose. Shit, he trying to not get niggas out the way. I feel like Young Thug might have bought his shit back. Goddamn, he might have got it straight with Young Thug. You know, they might have been really dating, so he might have, you know what I'm saying, hit him with some slurpy slurp. I don't know. We gonna watch. I ain't gonna put no accusations on no man. They just seem too fruity.
And then he follows it up with the biggest hit of them all.
Lifestyle in the beginning.
You guys already know, this song took over the rap game instantly and really took over the whole music scene. And Birdman was like,
Where the bitches at? First of all, I'm seeing nothing but niggas right now, and this just look like a big old rich gay party. Salute, cause you know what I'm saying. This video, this song, goddamn, was hip hop history.
Another star on my hands. So of course, as a smart businessman, this is where all of his focus goes.
Like a special bowling ball, like not the ones that come in the bowling alley, like the ones you order and you get personalized and you bring into the bowling alley type shit.
In my opinion, all of the 3 reasons I stated previously are why Birdman was not letting Wayne drop his album.
First of all, Birdman, I fuck with you. Blame Swamp Stories for putting this salt on your name, bro. I just reacted.
Being petty over creative differences, having a strange power trip over him, and genuinely focusing on Young Thug. Now, obviously, in this situation, Wayne is frustrated and angry.
Hey, my nigga, pull your pants up, bro. I don't know, you too freaked out right now, bro.
And we all would be too. The dude who used to call you a son and kiss you on the lips is not paying you your money, not...
See, that picture right there, looked like Wayne was more like mobbed out and Birdman was more freaked out, like... You feel what I'm saying? Like... You could tell Wayne thought that shit was gangster. Yeah, nigga, you got bodies, nigga. Yeah, you drop niggas. And Birdman, like, I just want some love.
And you drop your album and is replacing you with this zesty rapper from it.
Come on, gang. I forgot about these.
Hey, yo.
Like, bro. Nigga run you down like this, bruh. You gotta ask God for like a redo or something. Like, bro, God, if I get whacked by a nigga wearing this shit, bro, can I come back to earth or something?
Bruh.
Can we figure this out, bro? I wasn't supposed to die by this.
Bruh.
Anna? Bruh, hell no. I'd be pissed too, but this is who we know Birdman really is. He'll take advantage of you, he'll finesse you, he'll create a dynamic where he's the father and you're the son, and he has no loyalty to you at all. So finally after this, enough was enough, and Lilwayne would take him to court. In
Which is you? What the whole? Oh, this would get a little crazy. Swamp might be exposed to some shit. This goddamn Nut was behind Young Thug. He got Young Thug. I don't even know what Nut was. Young Nut was the goddamn competition. He was fucking with Thug, but Birdman wasn't fucking with Nut. So I feel like it was some shit like, hey, look, you wanna fuck with me, youngster? I give you all the glitz and glamours of the world. You just gotta take Nut out the world. Take him off the map. Young Thug figured out a way to get the job done, and shit got the riches. Goddamn went to trial about it later on, but shit, it's a good theory. Nut was somewhat in the way of the music shit, bruh, and maybe goddamn the boyfriend and girlfriend shit they got going on.
February of 2015, he officially sues him for $10 million. The lawsuit alleges that Birdman is breaking the contract by not dropping the album.
Birdman love holding niggas 10 pieces. That's a Tiger owed 10. He probably owed 10 to everybody, nigga. And that's what he do when you owe 10, nigga.
Bruh.
That nigga knock your ass off.
And that he owes him the money from the album on top of it.
Damn.
So now with Wayne's disses on stage and on the mixtape, and then now the civil suit, they're
niggas running out of funds and a nigga owe you a 10 piece, bruh. What's going on?
Ship is definitely on ice. And sadly, this is when Birdman's true shiesty character would reveal itself once again. Birdman's next genius step, pinning Lil Wayne and Young Thug against each other.
How you do that, playboy?
Why this is genius for Birdman, you'll see in a second. Firstly, he brings Young Thug around Lil Wayne, knowing that this would not go well. It's like your ex who treated you like shit and finessed you for your money, introducing you to their new partner and expecting it to go well.
Nah, that is crazy though. Like, you got a girlfriend, and I don't know, these niggas might be dating. We ain't gonna say that they dating. We just gonna goddamn put a scenario out. It's like you having a girlfriend, goddamn y'all break up or whatever, and you see her around and the nigga she with look exactly like you. You be like, what the fuck? How the hell? You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, bitch, you can't get over me like that. You gotta find a copycat. And I feel like that's what Bird was. He couldn't get over that Wayne bussy. I'm sorry, that Wayne. And you know what I'm saying? He needed some of that Young Thug.
Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. So as you'd expect, Lilwayne is not feeling this, and the Young Thug definitely takes it personally.
You see him, you inspired. You walk up, you like, "What's up, Wayne? What's up, Weezy? I'm the newest member. What's up, man?" And it was just like something.
Man, that goddamn, the first day that goddamn didn't dap me up.
Hold you.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta respect it, bro. Like, Wayne know what's going on, bro. You here to take my spot, bro. Ain't no love, bro. And Wayne just an awkward, don't want to fuck with you type that we niggas, bro. What up? Head nod is cool. I ain't gotta speak to you. Let the work talk.
You hanging?
Tried me. Then goddamn, you know, it just kept going on. One time I dapped him up. This is how he dapped me. That one, like, I'm like, "Hey, listen, bro. If I touch your hand again, I'm a hoe anyway.
Right.
I'm never touching your hand again."
Right.
It's almost like Birdman knew that this was gonna happen, because it played right into his hands. Because,
Bro, obviously, like, why you keep trying to fuck with Wayne? Wayne don't fuck with you, bro. You know that, bro. Don't try to get graces with a nigga who you trying to be. Come on, now. I thought we was smart. You trying to be this man. Wayne see that you trying to be him. And Wayne know that him, you can, you know what I'm saying? You copying him and be bigger than him. He knows that. Why the fuck would he be cool with that?
Young Thug is not feeling Lil Wayne, and let me just remind you that Thug is nothing to play with. So right after this, Thug does the most disrespectful and petty thing possible. He previews his next album, an album called The Carter 6. Nah, bruh, this is the ultimate disrespect. And to do this while signed to Cash Money, at this point, Lil Wayne might be the most mistreated artist in rap history. Because what do you...
I know he was heated. Like, my shit ain't even dropped, and he letting this nigga come out with this. Definitely smart on Birdman part for letting the pettiness be like this, bro. And this is why it led to what it led to.
You won't drop my album, you won't pay me my money, and now you're gonna let your new artist make my album? Disagreements aside, you'd think that Birdman would treat his quote-unquote son much better than this. But
y'all fucking with this drop a I don't even know how you do that. What happened to that boy?
here, it only gets worse. Thug then posts a video saying that he's gonna drop the Carter 6 and that he's gonna perform it in Lil Wayne's home neighborhood of Hollygrove.
Yeah, YSL. Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show. Hollygrove. Fuck, nigga. Meet me down there. Beat me down, you did.
At the end of the video, he even shows some choppers.
Boy, niggas be really trying to die, bro. Like, if niggas was like being real disrespectful, boy, it'd be some going on. Niggas would be getting shot.
Many can interpret this as a threat.
With them dicks, too. Yeah.
Hey, yo!
With them what? You don't even know if the nigga threatening you or is he really trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, grape going on.
This took everything to the next level. Birdman successfully got Young Thug and Lil Wayne to beef. And if you know anything about Young Thug and his crew in the streets of Atlanta,
Crash
you'll
out.
see.
Crash outs.
On April 5th, 2015, Lil Wayne goes on stage, disses Birdman, and says fuck Cash Money.
You got to, bro. You let that man drop a Carter 6 under the same label? Is you smoking moon rocks? Fuck Cash Money. You smoking crack mixed with the moon rocks.
Even though this is somewhat of a mild response given what they've been doing to him, Birdman and Young Thug are not feeling this.
That boy got a pattern,
And that
don't
fast
it?
forwards us exactly 3 weeks. April 26th.
He said, I don't like that, Playboy. I got some hit money, nigga. Put that same 10. As a matter of fact, the 10 that the nigga asking for, I got 5 for you. Get him gone.
2015. It's a Sunday afternoon, and Lil
$5
Wayne is
million
headed from
mission.
Miami to Atlanta in his tour bus. At 10 p.m., he's set to perform at a club on the west side of the city. And given his beef with Young Thug,
Location, $5 million mission. And why everything he do is freaky, bruh. Exo chrome heart chain, but why the earbuds where your nipples supposed to be? Like, bruh, get it together, bruh.
well, who knows? But let's just say that Wayne really isn't worried about it. He's just there to get his money. So at 8 p.m., his tour bus arrives, and he walks in the club with his entourage. As he's chilling backstage doing a meet and greet, a random man that he doesn't recognize gets all in his face. So of course, Wayne...
That boy had the no shave profile. Who are you, toddler face ass boy?
Security shove him back and began dragging him out of the club. As he's being removed, the man yells out,
"Look at this nigga, boy. Why? Why you shave your dip, bruh? Ugly Martin, nigga, you don't know if you protesting, nigga. Got looking at nigga, chrome heart shade. What the fuck you thought, nigga? This look like a appointed lawyer.
"This is my city, and fuck you, I'll spray up your tour bus." Now, Wayne, not recognizing who this is, he's not worried about it. Could just be a dude high out of his mind. But little does he know that...
Why would you front your move, bruh? Oh my god, niggas just be retarded.
Young Thug's road manager, a man by the name of Jimmy Winfrey. And allegedly, this dude has put some serious work in the streets, and he's been ordered to do something to Wayne. Of course, nobody in Wayne's crew knows this, and the night goes by without them thinking about it. So Wayne safely performs at the club, gets paid, and hops on his tour bus headed to a hotel. As the tour bus heads up Interstate 75, little do they know a disgruntled Jimmy Winfrey is following them at a distance. 3 cars back in a white tinted up Camaro with a Glock in his hand.
This nigga did the mission with a handgun. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be slow, bruh. This mission right here requires a chopper. Fuck if we gonna shoot at a fucking tour bus with a handgun, bro? That shit ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. But if ricochet, it might hit another fucking car. Bro, what the fuck is we doing?
In the other hand is his iPhone, and he's on the phone with Young Thug. At 12:30 a.m., he hangs up the phone call. And this is when he speeds up, pulls right next to the tour bus, lowers down his window, and absolutely unleashes.
He better have a switch on there. Even with a switch, bro. Like, this is not a handgun mission. What are we doing?
Thankfully, everyone is okay, and Lilwayne walks away from the situation untouched. But either way, this was a scary incident, and it was...
He's unfazed. 100 shots, Dolph. Nigga could play any of them, bro. Like, what are we doing? God damn, wait till he pull off. Wait till he hop out. If you gonna do the mission with a pistol, crash out then, nigga. Kamikaze, nigga. Wait till he hop out. Shoot it out with everybody goddamn he came with. But instead, you shooting at the car. What the car do to you, bro?
Obvious attempt on Lil Wayne's life. At first, everyone was speculating who did this, and of course, everyone had a clue. Did Young Thug really just have someone go after Wayne because of their silly little beef? And just a couple days later, all of the suspicions would be confirmed. Jimmy Winfrey also...
You know what I'm saying? He was just doing what a loyal goddamn girlfriend would do. Protect his man.
Hey, yo! As Pee Wee Roscoe is arrested for the shooting. And here's where things get even crazier. Right after Pee Wee is booked into jail, who do you think is the first person to call him? It's obviously Young.
These niggas is over slow. He on the phone doing the drill. Niggas calling each other after the drill. Nigga called a nigga after he did the drill. Y'all niggas is dumb, bro. Y'all think fucking phones just don't get tapped because of y'all rich?
Right? Nope, think again. Birdman? Yep, and here's what he says.
You come out here and get this money. Real money, you done blessed. You did everything you could do, bro. It's an eye opener, bro. Yeah.
He said you done did everything you can do, nigga. You failed the mission. Fuck, nigga. Mission failed. Is what he telling you. I can read through the codes of these streets, nigga. You can read through it. Read it yourself. I know how these boss niggas be talking. You feel me? When you just speak the boss lingo when you got it like that. Anyways, you failed. We ain't paying you shit, nigga. Strictly business. You ain't handled the business. Sit your ass in jail.
You on that strictly business, man.
Sit your ass in jail.
This is the nail in the coffin. After trying to kill Lil Wayne by shooting up his tour bus, Birdman calls you and says,
"Come get your money, you did everything you could."
So using our logical brains, Birdman put money on Lil Wayne's head. Your whole rationale behind kissing him on the lips is that you're his father and
that they don't know what.
But what kind of father would put money on his own son's head?
That they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
One that don't know what the fuck you doing, boy. You hiring all these crash outs, nigga.
Because Wayne finally stood up to him and took him to court for the money he's owed. So once again, Lilwayne is a victim of surviving Birdman. And now you might be wondering, with this recorded phone call, will Birdman be arrested for this? I mean, he literally told on himself. How?
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
I know Pee Wee was like, shit, nigga, we gotta get him out of here. He might be the first to sing.
He not be arrested. This is because Jimmy Winfrey would decide to close his mouth and basically say that Birdman had nothing to do with it.
That boy wanted to keep his life. That's crazy. You want to spend a life in jail or death for telling? You pick one, nigga. Crazy choices. While he get the shit on the big ass, nice ass bed, icy watch. Nigga wake up, put jewelry on. While your ass gotta eat a goddamn slop, goddamn spread.
Because of this, he'd get 10 years in prison.
Man who shot up tour buses belonging to rapper Lilwayne pleaded guilty and accepted a 10-year prison sentence. He had until today to take a deal.
Folks gonna come out like, yes, looking ass.
Hey, yo.
That 10 nigga, goddamn, he gonna come out, especially in Atlanta. Atlanta 10 different, boy. You about 3-4 years, you probably gone in the in the realm.
However, Winfrey's attorney argues that he was always innocent and he only had to take the deal because of racism.
Manny Aurora believes his client, Jimmy Winfrey, could have beaten most of the 27 charges.
He already look a little bit you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, bro. I don't fuck with gay niggas.
The prosecutorial mood against gangs and gang members in Cobb County is tough.
Anytime you say the word.
But I can see when a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I got that gaydar. I can see when a nigga goddamn got some little zest meter going on. Some little sugar shit going on.
And there's an African American individual, you know, prejudices.
Chin ass nigga, boy. That boy can't take no chin damage, boy. These rich niggas, boy, where they be finding them? Where they be hidden in a cave? Cause boy, pucker up, face ass.
Their ugly head, and that's just the reality of the way it is.
Winfrey will spend 10 years in prison for the April incident on I-285. The two buses belonging to the entourage for rapper Lilwayne came under gunfire. Prosecutors say a
unbothered, unfazed, still about to do what he do. Was not worth it.
Rap feud and gang tensions led to it.
That shit not drip. My boy got a peak coat on. Hold on. My boy got a peak coat on. Leather pants. Blonde dyed hair. They thought this shit was drip.
They believe they could pin Winfrey as the gunman. He was indicted on 27 counts, including a rarely, if ever, used charge that references domestic terrorism.
Hey, this nigga out here committing Saddam Hussein crime. They charge your ass with the book, boy. They folk love Lil Wayne like that. You out here committing terrorist crimes, boy. You know you tripping. Hold on,
Charges Winfrey pled to are gang-related counts.
27.
DA Vic Reynolds making no apology for his take no prisoners.
Boy, that boy look like he love putting them niggas in the wall. That shit, he get geeked all that.
Approach to gang charges.
If you come to Cobb County, you shoot at a bus. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but this gentleman shot at a bus over some beef that started in Atlanta. We're not going to tolerate that.
So somehow Birdman avoids consequences for his actions once again.
That boy got up out of there. The more money the nigga got, the more tats that nigga got on his face.
All of the nonsense of the past that he somehow slithers out.
Boy ain't never lost a pair of shades, bruh. Seem like that nigga always got the same pair of shades, bruh. Like, you gotta have them shades, bruh. We in Texas with a big ass snake.
But ultimately, in my opinion, this was a message sent. Lil Wayne, I will get you killed.
Damn.
After Jimmy takes the charge and stays silent, Birdman wipes his hands of Lil Wayne and the situation as a whole. And as he usually does, he moves on without a care in the world and focuses on his very next task, developing the next generation of Atlanta. In particular, he wants Rich Gang to be Cash Money's next biggest stars. But in order to do this, he must sign Rich Homie Quan, who currently is the biggest rapper out of Atlanta. However, despite some very large cash offerings, Rich Homie Quan is hesitant to sign with Birdman, and here's why. After their mega hit song Lifestyle, Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan were allegedly not compensated for it. This is because the song was
Birdman. This nigga love not paying shit, bruh. Nigga set up everything. Nigga did the artwork. Nigga did everything. And they ain't pay niggas for nothing.
published under the artist name of Rich Gang, which is owned by Birdman himself.
You can't even enjoy your own music in the club because the nigga ain't pay you for it. Damn.
That supposedly Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan didn't have any rights to it. Now, to be fair, business is business, but let's just say that Rich Homie Quan is not feeling this at all. He feels like he got finessed for a massive hit, and because of this, he takes a step back from Cash Money. Instead, he considers signing with a longtime friend by the name of Donovan Thomas, also known as Big Nut.
This is where them hits keep coming. Big, you know what I'm saying? Always got a goddamn.
Hey, yo! Big, huh? This nut guy also has a close relationship with Thug as well, as you can see them in the studio together, hanging out together. You know, let's just say that he's
my boy got slimed out, bro. Niggas
always
know.
around, he helps out with the music, and because of this, Rich Homie Quan really trusts him. And although Nut doesn't have Birdman type of money, he does have a label called Think It's a Game, and it's actually on the rise. He's already got a rising artist in YFN Lucci, and things are looking
what that nigga said, boy. That nigga Diamond T the eye, boy. Honest.
Good. So word gets out that Rich Homie Quan is thinking of signing with Big Nut, and here's what
God damn.
Hey yo! Happens. On one hand, Young Thug is
Hey yo! Bro, we couldn't find a different Young Thug picture. He got the headphone nipples.
Cool with it, like, hey bro, go get your money. But on the other hand, Birdman is not so thrilled. As we know, he does not like seeing artists slip from his grasp, especially when he feels like he discovered them early. So quickly, this turns into a situation where in his mind,
That boy got the Bugatti shit on his face, boy. That nigga probably got him a Bugatti before goddamn anybody.
Quan and Think It's a Game are rivals of Cash Money, and unfortunately this causes tension between Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Well, kind of a one-sided beef. This is bad news because Young Thug does not run alone. In fact, his street crew YSL is nothing to play with. And after allegedly shooting up Lilwayne's tour bus for him, we know that they'll crash out for Birdman. In fact, Birdman is so locked in with YSL that he actually gets it tatted on his finger.
I think Birdman got...
What he don't get tatted? That nigga might see you in the grocery store and get you tatted on. What you talking about?
I saw tattooed on his arm or something.
I thought that one of his hands, his finger or something like that. Yeah.
On top of this, the YSL members even consider him family.
These niggas had anything on him, bro. Like, he has a whole look at his face tats. He got money, teardrops, Bugatti, some stars. This shit look like the shit I drew in elementary school. Like, let's be real. This look like the back of my notepad in elementary school. But salute, biggest bosses of the bosses.
Like Bird, like we really looked at Bird like our real family. Like we call him Unc. Like it got to the point where I didn't even have to be with Thug or call. Like Unc, he would call my phone sometime. Like, nephew, where you at? I'm on the way to Atlanta. Like me and him got a real cool relationship.
As we know, anything involving Birdman.
Damn, boy, you killed enough people, ain't it? Boy, teardrop man, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I'm crying. My face crying.
Nothing to play with, but YSL plus Birdman, that's danger in the streets. But to be clear, neither is the Rich Homie and Big Nut side, as they do have the Inglewood family bloods behind them. However, they don't have what Young Thug has, a real crash out. This would be in the form of a troubled bald man by the name of Kenneth Copeland, also known as YSL Woody. And because the Cash Money YSL side now have a problem with Big Nut and Rich Homie Quan, YSL Woody would be called to duty. September 27th.
Called to duty is crazy. The niggas out here think this shit real GTA and real COD, bro. Shit nasty work.
2014. It's a Saturday morning in Northwest Atlanta, and Rich Homie Quan's dad is working at his barbershop. As he's cutting hair and talking shit, a man in a mask walks in.
Damn.
And without even saying a word, he pulls out a blick from his waistband and starts letting off at Quan's father.
Damn. I did hear about
Thankfully, he would survive after being rushed to the hospital, but either way, this was just an evil move.
I go see him every day, you feel me? Like, to this day, my dad still is.
R.P. Rich Homie, bro, but look at you, bro. He was on that drink bad, bro, and they just let him do this, bro. This is like two rock star niggas be thinking they rock stars and all that shit, bro. Nah, they just fiends. The nigga eyes ain't even open, but R.P. to bro.
Hospital, bro. And I mean, like,
he's still in the hospital.
Yeah, he's still in the hospital. You know what I mean? Been with my dad been in the hospital for 2.5 months. You know, like, That shit hurt. It hurt me.
Can you imagine your innocent dad getting shot up because you wanted to sign with another label? Or maybe it's deeper than that. But either way, shooting an innocent man is just evil in itself. But that was the point of doing this, as YSL Woody admits that he only did it to send a message.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan Day at the barbershop on Bankhead. They was beefing.
Bruh. Nigga in court telling it all. Look at the lady just locked in, locked eyes with him. Getting every detail you telling about.
Yeah, we pulled up and did that.
So did you go to the shop looking for Rich Homie Quan?
Nah, we went to see the mess.
He snitching goddamn so good, making a judge thirsty.
This was one
No
brutal
drinks in the
message.
courtroom,
I mean,
man.
to shoot someone's dad because you have an issue with them? Whew. But now this begs the important question. Do you think that Birdman had any role in this? And I'm not even saying a role in ordering it or wanting this to happen, but I mean a role in what...
Fuck, I don't know shit. He a smooth operator if I know that. That boy out there doing hits and drills and getting away with it, nigga not getting his hands touched not one bit. Shit, salute.
Do it. But either way, sadly, this would not be the end of the violence. That fast forwards us to January 10th, 2015, 8 p.m.
That decade.
It's a Saturday night in
2010 to 2020, that decade was crazy. 2016, of course, was peak. Hopefully, we get a peak out of this decade for sure, because right now, this decade ain't on nothing. Talk about COVID, bullshit, economy, I can go on. But 2010 to 2020 was peak decade of my lifetime. Let me know if you fuck with the goddamn 2010s and 2020. 2016, I actually had a daughter that year, so I'll forever ever remember 2016. But let me know if you what was your favorite year out of the 2010 to 2020 decade? Talk to me. Fuck with me in the comments. Let me know.
West Atlanta, and Big Nut is getting his hair cut at the Hair Unlimited barbershop.
Big Nut!
By 8:30, his cut is finished and the barbershop closes down. So everyone clears out, and now it's just Big Nut and his homies standing outside the parking lot. Well, little does he know, a crew of 5 YSL members know where he is, and they're on their way.
Damn.
At 8:38, the car creeps down McDaniel Street, sees them outside, pulls up, and absolutely unleashes.
Damn. Rest in peace.
This is one of the biggest losses in Atlanta street history.
Shit,
The head of a
fuck the
music
streets
label
up.
gunned down by a rival crew for, well, who knows what reason. But this loss was so monumental that it completely divided the streets of Atlanta. According to Atlanta police, a war would stem from this that claimed over 50 bodies over the next 2 years. But now we have to ask the important question. Is Birdman the root of all of this? Pitting Young Thug against his former friend Rich Homie Quan because Quan wanted to sign with Big Nut? Is that
Quan started talking too. The boy had to probably put that Fent in the drink, bruh. Got his ass gone too. The world may never know.
Bruh. Root of all this beef? Well, other than YSL Woody bringing up Birdman as a key factor in the courtroom, there's really no proof to prove this. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. But regardless if the answer is yes or
I think he is a smooth criminal, and goddamn, he get niggas out the way. That's all I can say. FBI, open up! Come get that man, cause shit.
You deserve it, daddy.
Hey yo, pause.
Hey yo.
But shit, that nigga smooth operator. That's all I can say. That is the video, man, of Swap Stories Part 2 of Surviving Birdman, the trickery and flickery of his life. I don't know, man. Like they say, he did Lilwayne wrong. It's a lot to take in, man. It's the borderline between Mob Boss and Freaky Man. But that is the video. I am Chill Life of Zoe. If you made it this far, you already know how I feel about you, bro. I'm fucking with you. If you fucking with me, bro, I appreciate that all the way. Until then, we gonna see you another day, another video. But I'm coming back for sure. I appreciate y'all once again. And I'm out, man. Hold on one time, Peace.